right, we're live.
We are live.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Big time.
So we wanted to hop on for a sec here and talk about, I do a lot of kind of outreach and talk to a lot of different schools, and kind of a big thing that we stumble across a lot is people saying there's just not enough money for it, we don't have the budget for it, and just kind of wanted to dig into that for a quick minute here, talk about kind of what that means and some tangible ways to kind of help to work through and work past that.
Yeah, and I think so. And a lot of times they're saying that either like they don't have the budget or I can never get that budget approved.
Right.
And I think if what we do is we're doing enrollment marketing, we're bringing leads to the table, and those leads do equal money in some sense, in some form.
Yeah.
And so what's really being said, and this happens a lot of time, is I don't see the value in what you're doing, or a boss or a director saying I don't really see the value in doing that outreach, doing digital.
Right. Yeah, and a lot of times that comes from traditional marketing is what's been done. Billboards, TV, whatever that looks like. That's kind of where the efforts have been made for a long time. And introducing something new can be scary and difficult, especially when it's the internet, and that's big and vague. And
and there's so many places out there that are just wasting money. They're taking the money and then not showing real results. And
well, there's so many figures that come along with digital marketing that we talk about being result driven, and you can say, look at all the impressions, and that means nothing. So there's a lot of things that can kind of deter people from wanting to step into that.
Yeah, I was talking to one college, and they got a package through the newspaper for digital marketing, and they were getting thousands of clicks. And we dug into it, we looked at the analytics, and they were getting literally thousands of clicks that were staying on the website for less than a second. So they were getting all this traffic, and the paper, or the media company, it's like, hey, it's winning, it's working, you're getting so much traffic to the site. But in the end, they didn't see one lead, not to mention one enrollment.
Right.
So, so I think that maybe the important thing is, if you're trying to get a budget for digital marketing, how do you show that value? Digital marketing is so quantifiable. You can see when you spend $100 what that $100 actually does, and so armed with that knowledge, if it's being effective, there definitely is a budget.
Yeah, and that's kind of a great place to start. Maybe take $100, take $50, and if you're someone who's trying to persuade leadership that this is something that works, and they're a little bit hesitant, do a small campaign. Yeah. Take 2 months, 3 months, kind of prove the.
On something really specific too. You don't want to. If you do general, it's going to be general results.
Yeah, pick a program, pick a major, and then spend a little bit of money, spend some time on it, and just kind of let the marketing prove that it's effective.
Yep. Any last thoughts?
I think too, a big kind of. If you're pushing to get some budget allocated for this, doing something small like this is a great way to kind of get your foot in the door with it. But also, with that, you'll see that it's so much cheaper than, TV ads and billboards and all of that. It's, it's taking that $50 can have a bigger impact than you would with a billboard that you don't really know if it's even working. So I think that's kind of a big selling point to take up the ladder.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for watching, and until next time.
See ya.